Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? I'm starting early. I have some free time this morning. Thanks for tuning in. I always appreciate it. If you hear the dog bark, I have Lady up here with me upstairs. She might be barking pretty soon, especially when my husband leaves for football. She's going to start barking. But other than that, I'm trying to catch up on what Foodie Beauty's been doing. This is a live stream, I believe, that she did yesterday or maybe even the night before. I'm not too sure. It's only about an hour long, so let's get into it.
Sleep bees? Yeah. It's pretty soon. Wasala went to sleep here because he's really tired. He gets up earlier than me. Because sometimes if I can't sleep, I'll like when he goes to bed, he'll be like, okay, let's put our phones away. So then I like put my phone away, but then he'll start snoring almost instantly, and then I can't sleep, so I grab my phone and start scrolling for like 2 more hours. Don't tell him that.
That's your problem. That's your problem. You're addicted to YouTube and your phone.
What, by myself, what? Aunt Tammy exposed that she doesn't wake up until... Who cares? Aunt Tammy can go friggin' fly a duck. Oh, wow. Hey, Aunt Tammy, you're a piece of crap.
Why? I don't think so. I mean, look, I don't agree with family drama being exposed like that on the internet, but in Tammy's case, since YouTube is the only way to get through to Amber Lynn, that's the way she did it. So I mean, I don't blame Tammy for doing that. Yeah, who cares?
How is that exposing? Who cares what time she wakes up at? I stay on my phone till I fall asleep, and it falls and hits me in the face. Oh, that does that. Who does that to their family member? And Tammy cooked what?
Who does that to a family member? A family member that's tired of taking from multiple family members. I mean, there's no doubt that family is absolutely toxic in every way. And like I said in the video prior, when I did the Amber Lynn Reid video, there is a catalyst to all of that as far as this generation of women, and that would be the mother. So it's just toxic, and like I said, people take, and the only way to actually get through to Amber Lynn would be on YouTube. So I do not blame Tammy for doing that one bit.
Meth?
That's what you like.
What is that, Swag Daddy? A picture of me? I don't remember. Am I wearing a jean jacket? My idea of a good time is being mad and pointing my finger at people I think I'm better than. Well, you'd fit right in with Aunt Tammy then. I mean, I haven't seen her, but... Who's your favorite mod? Uh-oh, I can't do that. I can't say that.
I mean, we already know. Teardrop.
I cooked salmon in olive oil and a creamy milk sauce for my cat. Oh my gosh, spoiled. I wish I should do that for my cat, but nah. Sorry, Julia, you're getting crunchies forever. No, I'm kidding. Actually, whenever we get meat, or like chicken or something, I give it to her. I'm not going to answer that, Allison vibes. Number one, all my mods are women. So, none. And plus, I'm already married to the handsomest man in the land of sand. Marrying females is allowed in the Americas. Yeah, if you want to, but I don't want to. Amber crying while her aunt berated.
First of all, H2O, this is what they're saying. Most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen in girl world, honestly. Amber crying while her aunt berated her. Oh my god, it turned my stomach. First of all, there was no actual tears. It was all for show. And even the rocking back and forth, it was all performance. All she was doing was trying to manipulate her audience and make herself seem like the victim in that scenario. I'm not surprised you're buying that shit.
It turned my stomach. And you know, entertainment and applauding it and being like, oh, this is so delightful. Like, how do you sit on your stupid reaction channels and find glee and joy in making fun of this situation? Like, aren't you gross?
Who did?
And what did she expose? That she gets up after 3? Oh.
First of all, I didn't see any reaction channels like screaming in joy about this. Many reaction channels have said the same thing I'm saying, that this shouldn't have been done like this. You shouldn't put family issues out here on the YouTube streets. But it was well deserved. There's nothing wrong in saying that.
Wow. Oh God. Like what kind of human being thinks, oh my gosh, my family member, my niece, is being made fun of on the internet. I want some of that clout. Like, you're all going to hell. I hope you enjoy your 15 minutes on Earth.
See you there. I vacation there, so I'll see you there, Chantal.
You're like, this is just so gross. I don't know. Right? She should sue her aunt. She should.
For what? For telling the truth?
She should. It's so stupid. People are just, I don't like people. Those kind of people anyways. And I'm glad people like that don't exist here. Like, it makes me not even want to move back to Canada ever. I'd rather live on Mars at this point than live among people like this. In a society with people where...
First of all, people are generally the same from country to country. It's just because it's not visible there in Syria because people are oppressed, especially women, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Like, that kind of thing is celebrated? No. Anyways, I'm going to Pluto. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Okay. Ew. And people ask me what my pet peeves are, and honestly, I can't think. Hey, boss.
Yeah, and by the way, what is this person saying? And Amber didn't, who is this? Katie? Amber didn't have to answer the call from her aunt. She should have let family drama be private, and same for her aunt, but Amber gets the money for it. That's the thing. Amber didn't have to answer the phone on the live stream. And if anything, people have to think about this. That other live stream that she did where she was like puffing her chest out, trying to be all big and bad, she was basically baiting her auntie into doing all of this. Amber Lynn is very calculated in what she's doing. I don't feel sorry for her in one bit. She baited her aunt, and her aunt called. If she didn't want this type of family information or drama being on YouTube, why did she answer the phone?
Oh, maybe she's in on it, Katie. Maybe Amber's in on it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't follow
exactly.
that. Like, I know I have nothing against Amber, okay?
Right now.
But I could give zero craps about the drama going on. Like, zero. Minus zero. Or minus one. Is there a minus zero? Like, does it go zero and then minus zero? Could not take all that stress from it, yeah. And it's like, whenever you're like a public figure and people that you betray you like that, it's like, you kind of get used to it, and you would kind of, it's sad, but... Actually, no, I've never been betrayed like that by any looking person. Swag Daddy, I hate to say, like, I know what you mean by that. Like, people kind of look like their names. Like, Brenda's look like Brenda's. Tammy's, for sure. I have never seen a Tammy that didn't look like a Tammy. Actually, the woman who... Actually, there's some Tammys on here that are nice and are always super nice to me, but I don't know what they look like. So those might be an exception. And
what the fuck does that have to do with how a person treats you? Their looks? So you judge people by their looks on how they treat you? What? That doesn't even make any sense at all. But that just shows how shallow Chantal truly is. Unbelievable.
I don't know, but hold on, guys. Is it frozen? This is pissing me off. Yes. Hold on a second. Yes, great. Guarantee? I know, Teardrop. I don't understand it either.
And look at this Teardrop, really, bitch? Every Tammy I knew was ratchet looking. Have you looked in the mirror, Teardrop? 1985 is calling their eyeshadow back. Please stop.
The call. Honestly, she's too nice and forgiving. There's people in her life that I would have, like, kicked to the curb and, like, I would have drop kicked to the curb. Like that one friend of hers that exposed her. She's just surrounded by constantly shitty people. And you know what? She should just throw them all the friggin' middle finger.
What does that say? If you surround yourself with shitty people, what does that say about you?
Just be herself, man. People love to have someone to beat up on. They have to.
Not really.
Appalachian bend. What? Are they all from the Appalachians?
No. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't even start talking about the Appalachians. Don't do it. Oh, is she farting? It's muted. I'm assuming. Oh, there we go. Back again.
Yeah. 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 DoorDash deliverance. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. I think she's stuck. Like, whenever I do see her videos and her titles and thumbnails, I feel like she knows what she's doing, like, in a way, because
she does.
She gets a lot of views, right? So you have to kind of feed into the drama. It's like a soap opera for people at this point, kind of, you know?
Exactly.
And even in soap operas, there's treacherous family members, so I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me anymore. It's just icky and toxic, and it makes me feel gross paying any attention to any of it. Like, it's just not content that I find entertaining. Like, I roll my eyes all the way. Like,
she's such a damn liar. She's right there in the same realm with Amberlynn Reed as far as toxicity.
I'm not one to like that kind of crap. Like, I don't know. Everything comes down to views. It's like, views are like, oh my god, I know. It's like, it's money. That's what it is. Money makes people insane. Peter Emily? I don't know anything about that, honestly. I don't really care. Just can't care. I couldn't care less. For sure, Teardrop. She's a character study. Hey, Pajami. I'd go insane for the right price. Would you really? You know that certain things are just free, you know? Look at, I say dignity is free, but look at me, what I've done on the internet. But, like, honestly, I've just never really cared about reputation. Like,
oh my goodness.
I want a reputation of someone who just doesn't give a crap about reputation. Thank you, Gingers.
And typically those people are assholes. Exhibit A, Chantal.
600 pounds. No, I would have. It smells goods.
She has gas. She keeps muting it and farting. Oh, wonderful. Can you imagine the other people in the house have to be subjected to all of this? The farting, the eating, all of it.
And the queen reputation? That's interesting. Hey, Pajami. I did my hair real nice. Gonna wear that abaya that you like. Do my hair up real nice. I have to color it though, because I'm actually getting on the sides a little bit of gray. I can't believe that.
Excuse me, you're 40-something years old. What do you mean you can't believe that? You're not 20. Shut up, Chantal.
Salah noticed.
And she uses that cheap dye, probably.
Stares at me sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
What are you looking at? You're great.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When was this? This was years ago, when I had broken my foot and I had surgery to have all the pins and plates and stuff put in it. So I was like basically in the bed for a few weeks, and I couldn't do my hair, and I do my hair myself. So it was growing in. And that was like the first time my husband actually saw my hair, like in its like the roots, and he was like, "What's wrong with your hair?" Because I have a lot of gray and white. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I can get that scapegoat.
And what's really bad, because I have like naturally black hair, so the gray and white really stand out in my hair. So that's why it was really noticeable.
Yeah, well, Salah is trying to sleep, so I'm just in the bedroom, and I don't want to show the bedroom, so that's why I have the camera off right now for Jimmy. Gray hair comes with age, yeah. And I mean, when I met him, he said he likes older. He doesn't like younger girls, you know.
Please.
I always find it so funny, you know, like, I don't know. Am I insecure about it? Probably sometimes. But, you know, being with a younger person.
You know, did he want a mommy? Is that why?
But yeah, I did my hair like Yeah, I need. You know what I want to do? I want to get hair transplant, and they do them here in Syria, and it's probably even cheaper than
Oh my
Turkey.
goodness, can you
But the
imagine?
clinic looks pretty professional. He likes the Canadian food I make for him. Yeah, he really does.
You know what? If you get a hair transplant, you can use some of Salah's pubes when he shaves them off. Do that. That would be hilarious.
He likes the mafe, but he thinks it's beef stew. That's what I call it. It is, but it's just an African beef stew. Which commercial you took over? Well, I took my hair straightener and I made, because my hair is really... You guys have not seen my hair this long. Actually, no, it's a bit longer than I've ever had it, which is weird. It seems that way anyway, but it's like really long.
I find it hard to believe that her hair is that long. I don't believe it. Just judging by the times where she's like scooted her hijab back, like on her 8 head. I'm not even going to say forehead because that thing looks large. I don't believe she has like this long, lustrous hair. No way. I think she's rocking the Benjamin Franklin. I think she's probably still using, what is it, that Topics, that powder or whatever crap she uses, putting that in her hair to make it seem like she has more hair. There's no way. Especially, she doesn't take vitamins. She doesn't eat properly. She's menopausal because she has no uterus. All those things are factors as far as the health of her hair. So I seriously doubt that she has this Rapunzel hair that she's claiming to have.
Maybe when I was like in the BB days, it was that long. It was pretty long at one point. Anyway, I took my straightener and I like made like curls in it, and I put a little bit of like the
straightener,
not the hair powder like Topic, but I have a different one now that's better. It's like a brush, and you put it on just in like a bit of the bald areas, like thin areas anyway. And then added a volumizer powder, and it's pretty nice. And it's soft because I'm using this conditioner. I can't remember the name, but it like really works. It has argan oil in it. Oh, I'm gonna watch Gas Clairol. I remember that one YouTube blogger who tried fibers. What a disaster they really are. It's that they just transfer, you know, fibers.
The only thing I can remember, excuse me, about her hair fibers is when she first started seeing Skeletor, and she had all that crap in her hair, and she did whatever she did with him, and she like dirtied his pillowcase, and then he was like, "What the hell is that?" Can you imagine all that black soot on your bed?
I definitely would like to have a nice full head of hair. So I think I'm going to look into the transplant. Because they actually do work a lot of the time, and then new hair will grow and be nice.
Can you imagine her with a hair transplant? Because she's filthy already. She doesn't wash her hands or anything or bathe properly. None of that stuff. Having a hair transplant, she has to keep that area clean so it doesn't become infected and the hair follicles die. I don't think it would be successful on her, actually, because of her bathing habits. That shit would get infected.
Yeah. Hey, Jenna's Esther. Wearing a hijab all the time really doesn't help. It has actually, like, I will wash my hair and so much hairs will come out. Put some more fortune on hair fibers. The problem is, it's just like a little bit in certain areas on the top. Hey, trial fan.
What do you mean? You're rocking a Benjamin Franklin.
It's way thinner. Yeah, you still look like you have a lot of hair, though. Yeah, the hijab is hot. I'm not gonna lie. At the vamp peak. It's just thin on the top. Your hair doesn't grow longer? Really? Is that a thing? Oh, Kimberly. Maybe it just grows slow. The hijab, when I'm alone, never. You love my head. Yeah, it gets hot. I hardly wear it down. It's down right now. But because I did it all nice today, so I want to enjoy, like, I'm like running my fingers through it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't style it often. I should more, but it's just like I'm so hot and I always have to wear a hijab.
Does anybody find it weird that she has like a thing with hair? She was rubbing Salah's hair, now she's rubbing her hair. Ew.
Trial fan?
Weird.
Dermatologist? Well, I think hair transplant's probably the best bet right now. I have to put on hijab when I go out and put the clothes out. Like when I go on the veranda, I have to wear hijab because there's a building that's close by that is taller, so they can probably oversee. Like they could probably see if they wanted to. You know? And he's, I don't know. He got so annoyed because, like, did I already tell you guys this story? We pulled up beside like somewhere. He had to pull over and like go somewhere, I don't know, into a store. And he parked like right beside like a vendor. It was like a guy vendor, and my window was down, and he before he rolled up the windows.
What does that mean?
He doesn't let like the window be down if like we pull over beside a guy. And now the windows are tinted. So
first of all,
pretty dark.
I don't know what that says about you, and I don't know what that says about him. Either he's trying to protect his asset, which is you, the cash cow of the relationship, or he doesn't trust you with your window down and there being a man there because you are a hookah, if you catch my drift.
Like what? I'm not gonna die, so in that way I get to have the AC on all the time, not just tinted windows for VIP. He's funny.
You know what, she finds this sort of male dominance like cute and quirky. I don't at all. I mean, to me that just says he's insecure, if anything.
Oh, sorry, what oh yeah, apparently I heard that, Jan. Oh well, another one bites the dust, whatever. Because of the Sassa thing, YouTube lover, she just automatically listened to the haters that, and actually thought that I would scam a child family member with Down syndrome, but whatever. If she's gonna think that, I don't want her here anyways. Goodbye. Have fun the thing is she's a hypocrite, because she literally made so many videos like condemning how rude, how awful these people are, and then now she's kissing their ass. Like, okay, if you want to be that kind of person, go ahead. I really don't care. Maybe you want spaghetti, so I'm having Stouffer spaghetti with melted butter.
That's not actually being two-faced. If that's somebody standing their ground, if she doesn't like something that you did, she has every right to say it and leave. So I don't know what you're talking. That's not being a two-faced. If anything, that shows that she has a little bit of integrity, which you lack.
Corvus. Yeah. A solar cooler? Ooh, yeah, I should. She said I had a bigger head than a football. Wow. Nice lady she is, eh?
I would say I would say football, maybe not. I would say maybe like a medicine ball. And that's about the size of your head.
Okay. Okay, am I back?
Or a beach ball.
Am I back? Am I back?
Oh, look at this. What is this? H2O. Another need. Attention-seeking female. Perfect. Got it. How's that attention-seeking? Because somebody didn't like something, and because they can't air it out on your channel, Chantal. They can't confront you on your channel about something because you block them. And they go to reaction channels or wherever they go, even if they have their own channel, and they speak out about what they didn't like. How is that attention-seeking? I don't think that's attention-seeking at all.
Actually, now that I didn't see anything this person said about me. Now that like the head being a size of a basketball thing, it's like that makes me feel like it has nothing to do with the whole Sassa thing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like an excuse to get to flip-flop.
Give me a break. She doesn't understand.
I can read people 100%.
No, you can't.
Well, some people.
First of all, you can't read anybody, and like you don't understand what she's saying. I think she's literally thinking that it's the size of her head. Like somebody's making fun of like her attributes in that way. She doesn't realize that her ego is ballooning, and that's what Nicole is referring to. She's a moron.
Everybody.
My goodness.
Fucking internet. Sorry, guys. I think some people are like, yeah, you befriended. It's like, are you projecting or?
She's a moron, man.
I love how people just think they like. How do you just make these assertions without having any proof of anything?
We have your videos.
Yeah. Whatever. Who gives a crap, anyways? Honestly, I didn't even. When you think about it, I didn't know her. Like, she was in my chat like for what, a couple of months. So who cares? How do you turn on someone like that? I don't get it. That's what Teardrop. That's why I say she's a weirdo. I don't get it either. I don't get these kind of people. They're just trash. Yeah. She must have her own issues, anyways. Whatever. Good luck to you.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of that one commercial. I don't know if everybody's seen it. It's Dolly Parton, and she talks about how she got her look from a woman in town that used to dress like that, and her mother called that woman trash, and Dolly Parton was like, well, that's what I want to be. I want to be trash. Yeah. It's so fun being trash, Chantal.
I don't know how any sane person, like decent person, for me it's the pretending to be a virtuous good person and then go and hang out and act exactly like the pieces of crap that you were condemning just last week.
Goodness.
You are fake. You are fake. I hate people like that. I'm glad. I'm actually thankful that people like that show their true colors.
You know what? I'm wondering, this seems to be hitting her kind of hard. Did she have an association with this individual outside of YouTube? Did she have some type of personal relationship with her? I'm wondering, because she seems quite affected by this.
Everything she preached was a bunch of bullshit, right? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Vanessa, what's up? I'm not raging. I'm talking about something, Mary. Everything, unless I'm all sunshine and rainbows, everything is raging, or what?
Yeah, basically.
They don't make the rules for family pictures. Too bad if the haters don't like your family photos. It's so weird to me that their minds go to something so negative and gross just because you post a picture of a child. But they don't, they literally don't attack Miss Rachel, for example.
Oh my God, the Miss Rachel again. Here we go. Let me play that.
Who has children prancing around on her channel? What's the difference? You know? It's so weird.
First of all, I don't know why she keeps... You know what? When I was up this morning, because I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning because I deal with the dogs. I want to woo-saw and have my cup of tea, and then I take my son to school and all of that. I had Yaba, YouTube Underground, playing, and I was listening to her, and she actually brought up a good point. There's a specific reason why Chantal keeps bringing up Miss Rachel. And if those of you might not be familiar with her, if you don't have young kids in the house, I'm familiar with her because I do have a 3-year-old in the house, and he watches Miss Rachel. Her channel, I love it as far as a children's education channel, and just her personality, mannerisms, everything is really good, and the kids seem to really like her. Okay, I'm wondering, and I agree with Yaba, and it makes perfect sense, if Chantal is around a lot of kids, she thinks she's gonna start some type of child-like channel, because those channels get the most views. You could take a look at any child YouTube channel, especially Miss Rachel. I went and took a look. I think her last video that she did had 61 million views. And there's another channel, Nick and Vlad. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. I think they're a Russian family. They do videos as well. They get millions of hits on a video. I agree with Yaba on that. I'm wondering if they are gonna attempt to dive into that realm of children's channel. And not only that, I find it quite hilarious that Chantal keeps trying to compare herself to Miss Rachel, a child education channel. Chantal, your channel is not geared towards preschool education or anything like that. It's not even geared towards children. So can you please stop trying to compare yourself to Miss Rachel? You sound stupid.
Anyway. Oh, look. My finger just hit block Mary. Who's Sarah?
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
Sorry, I don't know.
Juan Pete, Mary Magdalene, you are living up to your name or what? Nice. Very nice. Like I said, birds of a feather in this chat to say some shit, blasphemous shit like that. Whatever.
That is. Goodbye.
Jesus Christ.
Miss Rachel. She's a children's YouTube. She has a TikTok or YouTube channel or both. I don't know. She's this creepy woman. She's
not
very
even
nice.
creepy.
Whatever. Blah blah blah. I find all people who do children's content a little bit creepy. Okay, it's the smile. You know.
She's not. She, like I said, if you watch her, I want everybody to, if you don't even have kids, go and take a look at Miss Rachel's channel. She's not creepy at all. Chantal's just jealous because this woman gets a lot of views, and Chantal wants to be about that life, and she's not.
And she does children's content, and she has children on her show all the time. Like, you know, is that the Mary demanding a refund for $5? No, that's another weirdo. That's no Mary. Yes, it is the one. Mary always getting blocked here. No, that's not the same Mary. It probably is actually. She's a hater now. She's a hater now. She has 17 million. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing somebody's bringing up. Miss Rachel is a big Palestine supporter. And that's true. I don't know if she actually went over there. I don't think she did. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think Miss Rachel actually saw a video of kids in Palestine watching her. And I think like she invited them over or something. There was some type of meetup with the Palestinian children that Miss Rachel did. I don't think Chantal knows about that. I think once she finds out, watch her opinion about Miss Rachel kind of flip. Because she's a two-faced, actually. Chantal, that is. Numbers.
You know? I don't know, Jan Pete. She's a hell of a better person than anybody in Gore World. With Down syndrome and all. So they can really take their opinion. And
okay, see, that's the clip I clipped. That's all Chantal sees. She doesn't see Sassa as a young little girl with her own dreams and aspirations, just like everybody else. All Chantal sees is Down syndrome. And that tells you a lot about Chantal and how she looks at people. She purely looks at people for their outside appearance, and she doesn't look at people, for their genuine soul. Chantal's an evil individual. Here's this. Let's read this comment from Jan Pete. I think they're angry about Sassa being on your channel because many in society don't like Down syndrome people for some reason. Yeah, that's it. Are you insane? That's what I'm saying. I'm biting my tongue. I'm not even going to comment. But like I said, please don't label people or children by whatever disability or whatever their issue is. That's not who people are. Sick.
What? Even your daughter's like Miss Rachel. Yeah, she's very loved and popular, so she gets a lot of views. Family content has weird vibes, yeah. Really, Kajami? Yeah. Yeah. She supports Palestine? Nice.
I look at.
The name Mary always starting stuff. Oh, yeah, it's usually Mary's in here or Debbie's, but there's some nice Debbies, but she's adorable and precious. Thank you, lurking here. Yes, George was here. Exactly. She's very sweet, very cute. You guys, honestly, just the way, like, her smile, I can't. She's so adorable. Just such an, like, innocent, cute child, And to see her, like, so happy, like, her mother called us and said, Sassa's in school, and, if you want to come see her, it's, like, a bit of a drive, actually, like, but I'm like, of course. And so I said, we can, go see her, and anyway, it was just so, like, to see her so happy when I came in the room. She looked at me and said, Mariam, and she just got up and hugged me, and she had her little school bag with her, like, she carries it around in the schoolroom no matter what, like, she's so cute. And then when we got home, she took out all her little supplies, and, like, just gave them to me, like, to show me. Hey, Lady J. She's so cute, honestly. She's my favorite, I gotta say.
She's your favorite. I mean, can you imagine if she had multiple children? She would have a favorite. Sick. Like I said, I still have the same opinion that they put Sassa in some type of residential type of school. And if you notice, people were making a comment about the photo that she posted, and there was like a child with a bare foot, and that's not a school or whatever. If you look closely at the photo, there's a metal plate on the bottom of that child's foot, and it looks like the child's actually sitting in a wheelchair. So I don't think it's in a home. I mean, it could be a home that's a school. I don't know. But I think they're paying for Sassa not to be in the house because Chantal didn't want to deal with the child. That could possibly be Salah's. At least that's just my conspiracy theory.
Yeah, sorry, but I love all the kids, but show us your kitchen? Maybe, I don't know, not right now. I don't think so, Jennifer. I want to keep the home, like, protected by, from nasty people. Already someone's like, where's the framing on your door? Like, shut up.
She's embarrassed.
It's Syria. Like,
What does
they
that
just
mean?
went through, like, years and years of war. Like, you think that they care about awnings and friggin', eaves troughs? Like, I can't stand ignorance, you know? Yeah, okay, Jen.
She's not showing the house because she said it herself. She doesn't want to be embarrassed for people making fun of it. That came out of her own mouth. It has nothing to do with whatever bullcrap she's talking about.
But Nora has a very beautiful kitchen, but she had to like she had to rebuild hers too. Like she had to, you know, be creative. Like I want to put like we have a you know how she has like a kind of curtain. It's like curtains for like instead of like cabinets underneath. I really want to put that up there down below as well. We have the same kind of area like for the sink. Yeah, square boat. Exactly, you nailed it. Hey, Carefree. Sloth sleeping Carefree. Capricorn, people have to worry about electricity and water. They aren't concerned with Western standards. Yep. You have a brain, Capricorn. No, but seriously, they would say that. They would. That's right on par with what they would say. It's Nora's kitchen. Like, Nora's like the only person we know because she's the only person who's been briefly mentioned or on my channel. So that's the only person we know. If you guys knew how many people come here every single day, hey, Tracy, you would not believe this is the foodie beauty you know. Like, when I'm during the day these days, I've been like broken into this role. It's not a role. It's assimilating into the culture.
I don't know why when she said that I have like the picture of like somebody getting a wild horse and breaking them in. I don't know why.
And the everyday, how people are. Okay, so like basically, I'm like literal like house guest, like house host, and
Did she
like
just say house guest? I swear I heard that. I'm gonna play it back a little. I gotta play that back.
road. Exactly, you nailed it. Hey, Carefree. Sloth sleeping Carefree.
She said house guest, I think. Like, pay attention. She says house good, and then she stopped herself.
Capricorn, people have to worry about electricity and water. They aren't concerned with Western standards. Yep. You have a brain, Capricorn. No, but seriously, they would say that. They would. That's right on par with what they would say. It's Nora's kitchen. Like, Nora's like the only person we know because she's the only person who's been briefly mentioned or on my channel. So that's the only person we know. If you guys knew how many people come here every single day, hey, Tracy, you would not believe this is the foodie beauty you know. Like, when I'm during the day these days, I've been like broken into this role. It's not a role. It's assimilating into the culture and the everyday, how people are. Okay, so like basically, I'm like literal like house guest, like house host, and like
she
housewife.
literally did. She said house guest. Interesting. But not only that, you're not assimilating into a culture. I don't know. It's so annoying that she uses that as her excuse. You've never been a person that cleans or cooks or, you know, takes care of a household, Chantal. That's it. So stop saying it's a cultural thing. You're just a lazy piece of crap, basically.
All
Whoops.
day, like all day. And you know, okay, Pajam, you too. No, most people could never lurk in here. The complaining, like about, oh man, if you guys, no, you're right.
First of all, this asshole lurking here, I admire people who can persevere through something like what Syria has been through. Most Westerners could never. Get out of here. Then you don't know Westerners.
Good thing.
Please.
I romanticize poor people.
Yeah,
Did you
kind
just
of.
learn that word today, Natalie? Because you're clearly not using it in the right context.
I agree.
So what you're
She
degrading.
romanticizes that as well as Middle Eastern men. She has like a fetish. It's weird. It's not normal.
Poor people, because you're criticizing me for saying they're nice.
No, that's not it.
And insinuating that's not true. And behind their backs, I shade and gossip. How do you know? Like, you just make a stupid statement without ever, you would have, for that to be true, for you to know that would be true, you would have to have a camera on me 24/7. Like, what?
First of all, you do it on your own channel, so that's how they know. And what is H2O again? My goodness. They want to see the place so they can insult it. They have no genuine interest in the sharing of your experience. They suck. They're all negative. No, I have a genuine want to see where she's living. I'm just curious because considering like the war and all that stuff that's gone on, and not only that, if that's the family home of Salah, I'm curious to see what it looks like. And all of that has nothing to do with making fun of it. Like I said, Chantal is the one that came on here and said she didn't want to show it because she didn't want to be made fun of. That's her. That's not us.
Oh yeah, probably right, Candy Smack. Oops. They want to see the place so they can insult it. They have no genuine interest. Exactly. They suck and are only negative. Exactly.
Yeah, it says negative
Chantal
person.
W. Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, oh, you have a just. Is that the one you mean?
Oh my goodness. Teardrop.
Is that the comment you mean?
Pick me! Pick me!
Oh, Teardrop. You're amazing. You're awesome. Wait. Guys. Okay, there. Okay. Vanessa, what's new? Sorry, the buffering, eh?
She's gonna explain that.
But yeah, it's really cozy now, our little living room area. We have a TV on the wall, and yeah, true lurking here. Just got off work, woo. Woohoo, Kaylee. That's the best feeling, eh? Scared for a hurricane? I know, they do scrape coats. Anyway, who cares, yeah.
Yeah, there was a hurricane headed towards the East Coast. I don't know. The spaghetti models are kind of all over the place. One of them shows the track going like right into Washington, D.C. I don't know if that will happen. Let's just hope it kind of like the jet stream pushes it off to the east, hopefully.
I mean, there's so many different kinds of people in the world, you know? A basement mouse. It's good, it's chill so you can zone out and relax and blaze it. Blaze what? Hey, there's Sam Crenshaw. Remember I was saying the cheese looked like his mustache? I can't believe I was supposed to soak it in water. Jeez.
What is this? H2O again. Sucks for those of us who have genuine care and interest in your new home. We could have a lot of fun in Syria if they didn't piss on everything and ruin it for everyone. How are we ruining it for everyone? Just because we don't agree with you, we're ruining it for everyone? Get bent, H2O.
Thanks, YouTube lover, I know. We could have a lot of fun in Syria if they didn't piss on everything and ruin it for everyone, yep.
Stupid.
I know, Vanessa, it's weird, eh? So many kinds of people, and sadly many. I agree. Squeezing and chomping his mouth all day and has a pea brain, I know. Good night, lurking here. Oh, Shisha. Scrapegoat is hilarious, eh? I have hot dogs in the freezer. Imagine I started frying wieners at 3 in the morning. I don't want to be tired from my housewife duties because I fry wieners at 3 in the morning. But I have ketchup also. I want wieners and ketchup. Oh my gosh, I'm so like hungry. But I have to light the gas.
Disgusting.
It's not that big of a deal. Frying wiener.
What 40-year-old woman is making hot dogs at 3 o'clock in the morning? Or even craving hot dogs at 3 in the morning?
But I'm not wearing a hijab. Do I have to wear a hijab too? No, I don't. The doors are closed. Really, Reddit reacts? Do you need an air fryer?
What is Box of Wine Bally saying? It is sad when people think if they are mean, they will benefit in life, when it is the opposite. They learn at some point, even if many very late, sadly. Bally, you know what? Maybe you should go take a look at Nader's channel when he posted a video about you when you were having private communications with him. And you were talking about hating the Jewish people and talking crap about the Jewish community. Maybe you should think about that.
Depends. They're okay to have, but you could probably... Yeah, I'd say they're better than putting it in the oven. You don't have to flip the fish sticks if you put them in the air fryer. If you put them in the oven, yeah. Man. I'm ovenless. I'm ovenless, but I have a gas burner, I guess. But the oven, no, I don't know how it works. Air fry. Anything crispy within a minute. I love fish.
Scapegoat. Bally, we're just not intellectual or experienced enough to understand. LOL.
Too. If they're good quality, if they're like the bad quality and sometimes they have a piece of brown in the fish. Flip my fish sticks.
I mean, let's be honest. Is there a good quality fish stick? Like, come on, let's be real. Like, seriously? Get out of here.
Fish sticks and ketchup. Or fish sticks with, like, you put mayonnaise and a bit of relish. Yeah, true. Better than the oven.
Look, I'm not going to be eating fish sticks because you don't even know what the hell they're putting in that crap. I like some fried cod, fish and chips, the real deal, not the fake crap.
Teardrop. There's always a silver lining. Right? Oh, now I'm getting tired. We have to go visit company tomorrow. So basically my day tomorrow with mayo. Yeah, it's like a tartar sauce of sorts. Just a quick and easy one. So when I get up, which will probably be around 11, or earlier, depending if someone... It depends if someone comes by, I don't know. So... But I think Scylla and I have to finish working on the house. I have to mop. I have to, like, basically clean. There's, like, one room left to be cleaned, like, fully. And then I have to, like... We have to install a bigger dresser in here. Mom life. Congratulations, Mom life.
I still don't understand. If there was a family living in this house, allegedly, before that they kicked out, how much work needs to be done to the house? They've been replacing screens. I think, is that about it? What else has she talked? Oh, the foundation, stuff like that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. I don't know. Something is fishy about this whole house remodel scenario.
Yeah, I hope you're well too. Wow. Aw, that's awesome news. It's good to have you. Yeah, and then so I have to do that and do some other like things. Somebody has to come by to install something for the bathroom, and then they have to finish. I think one or two more rooms for the screens, and then we have to go
to put screens up?
Drive out of town to see some company.
How long does it take to do screens? I did screens on my house downstairs. It took me one day. So like, what are they talking about? It's been like multiple days of this screen adventure.
And we'll probably spend a few hours there. I don't know if I'll stay. But I'll bring my CPAP just in case. And then, so yeah, that's my day tomorrow. Yes. Have you seen Match Boost 65? You know what? Would that be a good combo? Probably. Out of town. Well, out of town, like, but not too far. Maybe a half an hour, 45. I think it's more like 45 minutes out of town. Going on a car ride. Eating Chick-fil-A in the tub. Saute. And there's always hitchhikers, like, in between the little towns on the way or whatever. Like, People hitchhike, like everyone hitchhikes. Women with children, some military. It's just like, and people always pull over and give rides because it's such a common method of transportation here. So it's not like anything nefarious or like,
Please.
you know.
You're giving rides to nefarious people. There's nothing wrong with people getting rides there in Syria, but the fact that you're picking up military guys says a lot.
Because I was like, I have eggs, cheese, condiments, bread, protein, yogurt, and frozen chicken breast. Oh, that's the worst. Actually, yeah, fried egg sandwiches. I have, yeah. The taxi.
Lady is snoring, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that, but if you hear that noise in the background, let me see if I could. She's snoring, so if you hear that in the background, that's her.
There are taxis, the little yellow the little tiny old yellow taxi cars.
Checkered
and
cab?
then there's an app that you can order a car, but it's kind of like an Uber. You pay a little extra for an air-conditioned car. Yeah. Salah has to go to the immigration office by next week.
For what? I thought he did that already.
With our marriage certificate. It's like I didn't speak any at the airport when I came back at the immigration. I didn't speak I don't speak very much Arabic, right? And the guy didn't speak any Canadian. He was like, take Arabi.
What do you mean, speak any Canadian? I didn't know there was a language called Canadian.
Like, do you speak Arabic? And I'm like, like, Ana Inglesi, like, I'm English. And he's like, Canadian bus? Like, that's all you speak is Canadian? Like, and I was like, yep. But then I had to show him, like, my marriage certificate. And, I'm like, Zoji Bil Syria, like, my husband.
Box of wine Valley. Because of Foodie, I am returning to Stowe, Ohio, because she sacrifices her comfort for love, so I follow her example. What are you trying to be, the next pick-me here, Valley? Come on. Embarrassing. How old are you? Isn't she like... I've seen her channel. Isn't she like in her 50s or 60s? And you're following a Foodie Beauty? You need serious help.
Is in Syria. I know I didn't say that correctly, but Canada. No, they're very welcoming. Like, you know, they say Alan wa Sahlan, like, welcome to Syria. So they're very, very amazing people, and I hate that small-minded, like, wretch who came in here and was like just labeling them as poor. Like, you don't label someone based on their financial situation. You label them as people.
Excuse me, you're the one labeling them as poor. You're the one on here posting a child and then talking basically talking about the parents, saying that they're like poor and destitute and needed help, and we're like begging you for help. That's you. You're the one labeling people as poor, and not anybody else. And not only that, I find it disgusting that she has talked about the people there like that, because if anybody has been around people that do not have a lot of money in that aspect, you know, those are some of the most proudest and hardest working people that you'll ever meet on this planet. And the fact that she's on here, you know, talking about them in such a way says a lot about her again. She's the one.
You know? People should be labeled, like, as people, not their financial situation.
Funny how you labeled Sassa as just Down syndrome. You didn't label her any other way but that.
The chode smokers. I like that word, chode smoker. Oh, I want to go fry some wieners. We have a Teflon frying pan. Syria was a modern country before the war, exactly. And it was very beautiful, and it still is. It's not the fault of anybody, like, of the people here. The wieners. I have a pack in the freezer, but they're not frozen because the freezer's not working right now. So I technically could fry them, but I would have to tiptoe to the kitchen, which is about 5 miles away. Do you think I should do it? I don't know if you would get mad because it's 3 and I should be sleeping soon. Chili dogs. Really? I didn't see that belly.
What is this? People from the Amazon, I'm assuming. Whew? This weirdo narc-alert. Yo mama covered well. What a grifter. Children from the Amazon. I have no idea what she's talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what that's about.
Wiener bees. They're chicken wieners. Hello. Ow. Anyways. 3 a.m. wieners, he might get upset. He might.
You know what I want to know?
He's probably sleeping very solidly right now.
I want to know the layout of this house. Now, I think that there's people living in the house. I don't think it's just those two. I'm wondering if she has to go to the kitchen. Does she have to walk by other people's rooms or anything like that? And maybe that's why she doesn't do that at all, or why she complains about it. I'm wondering. I'm curious to see the layout of the house. We'll see if she shows it ever.
But my house shoes got some water in them, so they make a squishy sound, so you might hear it. Anyway, I can't go to bed at 5.
Here we go again. Box of wine, Bally. You must see. It's shocking. No one can say anything about you helping Sassa. You will be shocked. Narc alert. Narc alert. Yo mama show. He covers it well. Yeah, okay. Birds of a feather.
Really, Valley? Okay, I'll check it out. I'm not surprised, though, how hypocritical a lot of it. The girl is just a bunch of hypocrites. Middle of night winters, wieners make me think of Thailand. Yes. Squishing into the kitchen on a trek to eat wieners. What's a secret wiener? What?
Yeah, that's true. The Life of a Showgirl. I'm guessing she's a Taylor Swift fan. She's excited about the album. Bally gives Maytag a platform to spew hate and lies, which is true. I agree with that statement.
Sometimes the money, sometimes the money.
And then, yeah, I listened to part of that over there, and apparently Maytag is saying that the whole menage a trois threesome never happened, and Chantal lied about it. It's kind of funny, there's a voice recording of Maytag talking about the menage a trois in great detail.
Chance of dragonfly. He didn't say big beezer.
Oh, she's farting again. Let's listen to Lady.
I'm actually not gonna. I decided I'm not gonna go into the kitchen and eat a pack of hot dogs.
Can you imagine?
It's not the healthy choice, and I want it so bad, but I'm just gonna go to bed soon.
No, she probably ate those hot
After
dogs.
running my gob. I can't just have 4 wieners. They're not filling. If you don't have them with buns. And chicken wieners are low in fat. But they're still wieners. They still have sodium nitrate and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, cancer ingredients.
Oh, I have some leftover spaghetti.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Box of wine, Bally. I am not best friends. I have emails where I tell her I will not upset Foodie. I want her to have success over the ex-boyfriend, Egypt, with channel. This will piss him off the most. I don't know. From what I've seen, it seems like when Skeletor, if he gets out, I don't know if he's going to get out in September or whatever, he's going to be back with Maytag. That's what it seems like.
I'm freaking hungry. I want a can of ravioli. White bread wrap. My husband eats a whole pack of wieners. Yep, I can see that. They're not filling. Like, they're just, you know, I don't know.
Are we to the food portion?
I want fried wieners with ketchup, though. I'm so hungry. Never mind. You had porridge? Porridge makes me think of Goldilocks. They don't hit the spot. With peanut butter. SpaghettiOs. I find them okay if they don't taste like the tin. And if you add chunks of cheddar cheese in it.
What the heck?
And the cheddar cheese gets like slightly melted, but not all the way.
That's some obese behavior shit. Adding cheddar cheese to SpaghettiOs.
Really good. Frozen cheese raviolis. Yum. It kind of does belly. It's really, I like porridge, but I don't eat it. Like,
you know what's really weird right now? I'm like literally questioning my sanity. Because I just had like this deja vu moment right now. Like feeling, did I do this video already? Just based on what she's talking about. I feel like I've been here, seen this before. I don't know why. It's really weird. Because her content is always the same. Always the same. Every time in a live stream. Talks about nothing, might rage a bit, and then we go into the food portion of the video. It's so bizarre. It's a hamster wheel.
The word porridge is ugly. I don't know what the etymology on that would be. I wonder. It feels like barf too. Muesli cereal. When I was younger, my mom used to always make me cream of wheat with strawberries. Yeah, I know. Yes, Teardrop. Last time, I find the quality of Chef Boyardee's, like, ravioli, you used to have to dig out of a can with a spoon. That's how thick it was. Now it just plops, it just runs out of the can. Barfaroni. I actually threw up a whole bowl of barfaroni in my stepdad's Supra, like, when I was a kid.
Maybe that's why you don't like you.
Oh, it's French? Pottage. I don't like the word pottage, but it's better than porridge. Cream of wheat, yeah. I don't remember I remember just loving it. It pours out like ravioli soup. I used to love the little mini cheese raviolis with the meatballs. But the meatballs have pork, I think. I'm not sure.
They do.
So tons of money. Yes, Gringo. With the jam packet. Remember toaster strudels? I used to be obsessed with those. That was like a red flag food for me. Toaster strudels with the icing.
Make those?
Sometimes I would put like 2 icing packs on one, and then I would get mad that I would run out of icing.
Yeah, that was annoying about those.
Dinosaurs.
I wonder if they still have those. I'm going to have to go take a look at the store when I go grocery shopping. I remember that, and it's true. I remember eating those, when was this, like the 80s when I was like a teen? And the icing was never enough, and you used to always use more than one icing packet. And then by the end, you would always have all these tarts with no icing. It's funny.
That had a weird texture, like a slimy olive texture.
They were kind of greasy, though.
You still get those? They're so good, eh? Toaster strudels. I haven't had one in forever. Wieners invented toaster strudel. Same what swag. Yeah.
Every time I hear toaster strudel, I think of Mean Girls. Remember? I can't remember the character's name. She said her dad was the inventor of toaster strudels. I love that movie.
Yes. Hot tea, all Chef Boyardee tastes the same is so true. Just like all Hamburger Helper. It doesn't matter what kind it is. They kind of all taste Hamburger Helper-y. Do you know what I mean? The 2 icing packets. Hell yeah. Because you don't get enough in one. I don't know. It's like, why wouldn't you give enough of something? It's annoying. Like in Lunchables, like Lunchmates, sometimes you get an extra cracker. Like, or like, is there enough in Lunchables? I don't think, there's like not enough of something.
Lunchables are disgusting.
Pop-Tarts. I used to, yeah, Bali. I still do sometimes, but less than before.
Wait, what is this fucking Bali? Bali, box of wine Bali is trying so hard here. You eat so little compared to how you ate 3 years ago. Don't overeat since 2 years before you overeat. Bali, your nose is turning brown. Come on, girl. Jesus.
Beef flavored. Oh yeah, if you put them as things in the oven, it takes like 5 hours.
That's another, like I said, I've tried to excommunicate the word hate from my language. I mean, from my speak or whatever. Same with saying Jesus and all of that. So I apologize. I'm trying to work on that. It's hard for me. So if that comes out, I apologize. Because I know people are truly offended by that. So I do apologize.
Minutes. If you put it in the oven, 45. Everything is like standard 45. Those Swanson's pot pies, but you can't cook those in the oven. They'd be pale and gross. You feel gaslit. My room smells like patchouli.
And fish.
My room, because I always say below my husband doesn't love me.
My room.
That's what people want to hear.
That's the truth.
Oh my gosh. But guess what? The opposite is the truth.
Yeah, right.
That's a law. That's just how it goes. A universal law. No. Hot pockets are basically glorified ham and cheese toasties. Pot pies are good, I know, and they're cheap as hell. Reminds you of hippies in California, right? That's funny. I gotta go to bed soon, I guess. That or make wieners, and I can't decide, and it's after 3. And normally I wouldn't mind staying up until like 5, but I just know.
Can you imagine that?
I just know that normal people get up, so I will probably be up earlier. And I do want to make breakfast. Because the minute I get up, are you going to make breakfast? Yes. Basically, I have to make I can whip up a breakfast, a traditional Syrian breakfast pretty quick. What I do is I just fill the kettle with water and turn it on because it takes a few minutes. Then I take out the bread out of the freezer to defrost it. I take little dishes and I put some olives, different kinds of olives, then some, if we have makdoos, different kinds of cheeses. I have like a cheese spread and I have some, Syrian cheese and...
So she's actually not preparing breakfast. She's unpackaging it.
Mortadella, I cut up mortadella. Then I fry maybe 4 or 5 eggs. Depends how many people are eating, but there's 3 people, generally 5 eggs. And then I fry some eggs with salt and pepper, some olive oil.
She said 3 people?
Then I put the bread over the gas.
3 people? Who's the other person? She said there's generally 3 people. Who's the other person, Chantal?
Just for a split second each to warm it up. And then I make the tea, get a huge tray, put it all on a huge tray, lay out the breakfast mat on the floor, and then bring the tea. And then that's it. And then I clean up. No, match booze. You do this every day, pretty much. When I'm at home area. Yeah. Whoever's here at the time that I make breakfast.
I'm validated. I'm validated here with Bally's comment. Winebox Bally. I'm glad we chatted before my flight. I will catch it and not miss it because I didn't drink. Overdrink. I did have some glasses from melancholy departure. Like I said, she has a obsession with drinking.
For dinner, they eat with us. And if there's somebody here, I have to keep in mind, okay, maybe they're going to be thirsty, so I'll bring some water, cold water. Or I always make coffee, probably two times a day.
You should make it every time.
But I'm getting it, it's not a big deal for me right now. I don't find it a big deal. I actually enjoy doing it. I don't know. I like sharing. I like making people happy.
She's full of shit.
And people did that for us. When I came to Syria, people were so welcoming, and they shared their food, fed us very well. But I don't like people sharing their food, maybe some fruit or something. But for the meals and stuff, I would be like, you have to pay. I'd be like to Salah, I'd be like, you have to, let's buy them dinner, or pay for that, give them gas money, or, and he's always like, of course, I already did. Like, I don't have to tell him, which is nice, because he's also like-minded that way. Very, like,
No, what that is. That's not being like-minded. What that is trying to flex in the village and trying to show that you're like a big baller in the village. That's all that is. There's no true generosity in that whatsoever. That's a flex. That's trying to show off. That's all that is.
If Salah gets upset that you didn't sleep, you can tell him that you could have ate a whole pack of hot dogs and gone to sleep, but you just can't sleep when you're hungry. That's true, and it's actually true. Hey, Shauna. Family style. Yum, Kimberly. Hey, Ari, I wish I could come visit you to try a shisha. What's up, Doc? No, don't start. I don't know. It's just to try it. Yeah, I get what you mean. You're welcome, too. Can't sleep when stomach's growling. Yeah. I hate when you can't decide if you're more tired or more hungry. You missed that job? Yeah, I bet. I love cinnamon rolls. I really love, I don't know what kind of bread. I used to love cheese bread. Like, I would always ask for that. It's like the earthquake toe. It's like, just like cheese throughout it. It's a good feeling when you wake up. Yeah, you feel like, oh, I didn't eat those hot dogs.
Man, that's horrible.
I am hungry though, like for real.
Just imagine how messed up your brain is with your addiction that you wake up and have that thought. I didn't eat the hot dogs at 3 o'clock in the morning. She seriously needs treatment. This is way beyond what she thinks it is.
Should I go, like, make something? I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Sprite Goat. Sourdough jalapeno cheddar. I wish I could find that. I think I've had jalapeno cheddar bread, though, but I don't know if it was sourdough.
Actually, I found... What's that sourdough bread by, like, the San Francisco sourdough bread you can find at the store? Some pavilions, Vaughn's, here in Southern California, they do sell a jalapeno version of that bread. It's actually quite good. It's not spicy at all, but it has like a hint of jalapeno flavor in it.
I have to be covered in my home unless... The only time I have to be... Just think of it this way. I have to be covered anytime there's a possibility of any stranger, anybody like that's not allowed to see me without hijab. So basically women, young, like children, like boys can at a certain age because they haven't hit puberty, so they're not men, or men that are not like my uncle can see me without hijab. Like basically anyone that there's no possibility of me marrying. So if there's like somebody out like in, they could see me from their window, yeah, I have to put, and I'm crossing one of my windows, I'd have to wear hijab, yes. But if there's company, I keep it on. Unless I can go in my room and shut the door and the windows, but it gets hot. But yeah, make something small. Make eggs, like me. You're gonna have a fried egg sandwich? Focaccia is good.
You know, what's her excuse now for wearing hijab? Because I've heard her husband wants her to wear it. I've heard she wants to wear it. I've heard she wants to wear it for God. I've heard it's because the Quran said, like all these different reasons. I wonder what the actual reason is. I know, because you're bald.
No, I don't have a burqa. I haven't seen anyone wear a burqa here. No goatee. Niqab, yeah. Niqab is common. Cover the face. There's also a lot of women without any hijab. I could commit 3 felonies for focaccia. Sun-dried tomato and rosemary focaccia with olives. Yum. And cheese. Everything is just better with cheese. I don't care what anyone says. I just feel weird, like... if I'm tiptoeing to the kitchen, like I have to, like, pass Salah.
See? I knew it.
Yeah, it's more of a culture thing, I think, Harry. Some areas, they just wear them.
It's not a cultural thing. It's a religious choice. I don't believe it's a cultural thing. Or it's forced upon women by a disgusting government. Yeah. And like I said, I knew there was like something wrong with the journey to the kitchen. She had to walk by something. That's why she doesn't go to the kitchen, because she knows she's going to make noise and people will wake up.
I don't know where, but I sound starving. So I don't sound fat. You're a working woman. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to end it because this thing's going to end. Yeah, but like I said prior, I agree with Yaba on what she said about the Miss Rachel thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to get into the whole children's side of YouTube, which is kind of disgusting and scary to even think about, knowing the type of people that are in Chantal's chat. Disgusting. Anyways, that's it for this one. I'm going to take a look at the one she did yesterday. I see that there's like a rage in that one. That video will probably be up sometime today. Other than that, I will see you when I see you. Bye.